A profound and volatile atmospheric shift has violently seized the Arizona Valley, bringing an abrupt and challenging end to the region's usual conditions. This powerful monsoon storm system is currently delivering relentless, record-setting rain, frequent, dazzling lightning, and a significant, welcomed but disruptive cool-down, immediately triggering a cascade of flash flood warnings and severe thunderstorm alerts across numerous cities and counties. The danger on the roads became immediate and palpable with the onset of the steady, heavy rain that began in the early morning hours. The Arizona Department of Transportation had wisely issued reminders urging extreme caution, advising drivers to ensure their windshield wipers were functional, to reduce their speed significantly to maintain an extra cushion of braking distance, and, crucially, to avoid driving into any standing water on streets to prevent the immediate, life-threatening risk of hydroplaning or vehicle stalling. Unfortunately, those warnings were realized in tragic fashion across the valley.
I've never seen water in there like that.
That shit flooded. Y'all motherfuckers not even wanting to fuck around in that lane over there. That shit all the way up to the sidewalk, flooding like a motherfucker. It's Arizona, cuz. Flood.
The floodwaters have overwhelmed major transportation arteries, turning freeways and critical roads into hazardous, impassable courses. A stark example of this was witnessed on the transition ramp from southbound Interstate 17 to westbound Interstate 10 at the split near Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, where a small sport utility vehicle became completely stranded in approximately 3 feet of rapidly moving water. Firefighters quickly responded to the scene, though thankfully the driver was already out of the vehicle. The location, normally a busy stretch of highway, had been transformed into a temporary wash. To clear the destruction, a specialized hydrovac crew has been called in to remove the excessive standing water, and a front loader is en route to clear a considerable amount of mud and debris that washed onto the ramp from the record-setting rainstorm.
Fucking dumbass is trying to drive through that shit. He made it though.
The National Weather Service in Phoenix had issued an urgent flash flood warning at 10:22 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, a warning that was extended until 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the densely populated areas of Glendale, Peoria, and Surprise. Later updates from the National Weather Service indicated that this life-threatening flash flooding risk extended across a huge section of Maricopa County, with some areas experiencing rainfall rates of up to 1 inch in just 1 hour, leading to considerable flash flood damage, threats in locations including Avondale, Goodyear, Buckeye, and El Mirage. The sudden runoff in these low-lying areas creates dangerously unpredictable conditions.
For it, corner.
Concurrently, severe thunderstorm warnings were announced by the National Weather Service in Flagstaff, covering areas in Yavapai County, including Congress, Peoples Valley, Hawkins, Piedmont, Walnut Grove, and Yarnell, initially effective until 10:45 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, with warnings also in place for Whitman and Beardsley until 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Al inicio estaba bonito el granizo, pero ya empezó a dar miedo. Las grandes bolas que ya están cayendo. Mucho cuidado, señores. Esto no es normal. Están cayendo muy grandes las bolas de hielo. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
Reports of flooding and vehicle issues are widespread. Dozens of motor vehicle crashes have been reported to emergency dispatchers throughout the morning due to the extremely wet weather. Major intersections are struggling to cope. Significant standing water was seen at the Loop 101 and United States 60 in Tempe, and flooded roads were confirmed in Phoenix at 13th Street and Hatcher Street north of Dunlap Avenue, as well as at Dobson Road and Main Street in Mesa. The situation in Sun City saw multiple cars getting stuck in flooded roads, underscoring the vital and potentially life-saving safety message being constantly issued by officials. When you see floodwaters, turn around and do not drown. Adding to the chaos, power outages are being reported across vast sections of the valley, with utility companies battling to restore service amid the storms. The weather is severely impacting operations at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, where travelers are facing major disruptions. The airport is strongly urging travelers to contact their airline directly to check their flight status and to allow themselves significant extra travel time before heading to the airport. A key piece of airport infrastructure, the PHX SkyTrain, is currently not operating due to the storm, and passengers are instead being transported via bus service at each station.
Look at the hail! We're gonna need some street flooding today.
This intense, tropically fueled system marks a challenging end to the monsoon season, providing a sudden blast of cooler temperatures, but demanding heightened vigilance from all residents. The National Weather Service continues to update its warnings in real time, with the threat of severe weather and flash flooding lingering through the evening.
Holy
The Arizona Department of Transportation is actively updating traffic information, recommending the use of the Arizona 511 application for the latest real-time road conditions. This local emergency is a stark reminder of the devastating power of intense rainfall, a phenomenon that has recently caused catastrophic flooding in parts of Mexico, where extreme storms have swept away homes and cars, emphasizing the shared and increasing vulnerability of urban infrastructure across the region to these extreme weather events.